I have to make sure that I'm looking good. But these barbers are expensive now. You know what I mean? It ain't like the good old days where they was begging you in parking lots and things like that to cut your hair up. So Friday night lights, man. We got ourselves 4 games tonight. We got some game. We got a game in the Big. We got a game in the ACC, and we got 2 games in the Mountain West tonight. The first game up that we're going to talk about tonight is going to be this. It's going to be Wisconsin, 2-1 at Purdue, 1-2. These two teams are arch rivals. They've been going at it for years, and this is a Big Ten West matchup as well too. You know what I mean? This is a lot of there's a lot of bravado that goes into this game, and everybody knows that Purdue is always upset special if they want to be. That's why the spread is at +6.5 instead of the spread being, say maybe 9 or something of that nature for Wisconsin. Wisconsin's not the same Wisconsin that we've known in the past. We have to just pretty much realize that these aren't the guys. These aren't Ron Dane's boys. This isn't Barry Alvarez roaming the sideline anymore. This is a new wave. This is a new era for them. They're on the road tonight as well too, going against the Purdue team that's pretty hungry to get themselves back into the win column. They were embarrassed last week against Syracuse. Now you look at Wisconsin's first 3 games of the season. They did very well against Buffalo. When they played Washington State, they were still a ranked team. They wound up losing that game by 9, but they lost that game in Pullman. And so that's what gets you a little worried about tonight because they lost that game on the road. How good are they on the road? They're 0-1 on the road at this point, and they're playing a conference opponent tonight. They came back and beat Georgia Southern by 21 last week. So that's a good bounce back game. But when it came to playing another Power 5 school, they didn't look that great. But Purdue is going through its own issues itself. Purdue has had a tougher schedule, though. Purdue hasn't played anybody that's supposed to be a tune-up. Fresno State was a game that they thought was going to be a tune-up, but Fresno State came in with an 11-game winning streak. So why would that be a tune-up? That was a game that was actually one of the better games of week 0 or whatever it was, week 0, week 1, I don't know. But pretty much it was the first weeks of college football. Then they bounced back with a 7-point win over a lowly Virginia Tech team. And they had to go back and forth with this team as well, too. Virginia Tech, it was 17 all in the first half, and then they were able to get a touchdown in the fourth quarter to win that game. And that touchdown came with 8:06 left. So the defenses showed that they can stand up. They haven't the highest point total they gave it up all season was 39, but they gave up 35 points last week as well too, and these were both losses. Now, if they can keep things around the 20 area or under 20, hey, we got ourselves a ball game here. So pretty much with that, I feel like the best bet here is to play the under. I feel like what's going to happen tonight is it's going to be who blinks first type of game. You know what I mean? And that's where I'm looking at with this one right here. So with that, that's going to be a wrap on Wisconsin at Purdue. Now we move forward and let's talk about North Carolina State and Virginia. This